I'm Emma Deifel, and I wrote to Raina Telgemeier. Dear Mrs. Raina Telgemeier, your book Guts really speaks to people with anxiety issues or lots of stress. I feel stressed out a lot, as a lot of people do. This year, with starting middle school and living in the middle of a pandemic, stress comes easily for me. In elementary school, I had hardly any homework, and now I have tons. I've never experienced anything like this pandemic, and it brings lots of stress. In Guts, Raina has the fear of vomiting and getting sick. She worries about whether the food she eats will make her sick. She worries and worries and worries. All the while, she is at the age where girls start to mature, and 10 is a difficult age to be. A lot of things change when you are around that age and things become weird. I can relate to Raina in this situation. I've gotten more sensitive and I am at that stage like Raina where friends start to become hard to keep. Raina is going through the same thing. Raina feels like an outcast because she has to go to therapy. What she doesn't know until the end of the book is that lots of people have to go to therapy, and that going to therapy isn't a bad thing or a reason to be embarrassed or ashamed. When I was younger, I had a lot of fears. It might sound silly, but I was scared of Kylo Ren from the Star Wars movie series. I was afraid of being alone and of burglars and things like that. So my parents put me into play therapy, and it helped me a lot, and I got rid of a lot of my fears. I've been thinking a little bit about going back to therapy to help me with my stress and worry. And I know from your book that if I do end up going, that I shouldn't be ashamed or embarrassed or anything like that. So if I do go back, I'm pretty positive that it would improve my stress and anxiety. I would feel happier and have less to worry about. I worry a lot right now, and that all could change. Just like Raina, my life could improve with the help of a therapist. Raina's therapist, Lauren, was kind and caring, and Lauren helped Raina a lot by just saying, try. Sometimes it is hard to try because we feel so emotional and scared, but when we work through that, we can see that even in the darkness, there's light ahead. My mom is like Lauren because she helps me when I am sad and helps me figure out what I am feeling and helps me feel better. In the book, we read that Raina's best friend Jane is moving away, and Jane is becoming good friends with the girl Raina doesn't like, Michelle. Raina thinks that she is losing Jane even though she hasn't moved yet. I can relate to this because I've kind of lost friends before. I think that everyone in life loses friends to other people, and it is hard. Friendship comes and goes, and it is a difficult thing to go through. I am in middle school, and usually around my age, friends start to move apart and can even be mean. It's because they want to be popular or something like that. I've experienced this, and I know it is hard. I also know that it is hard when friends start to become better friends with other people. I've been hurt with all that, and the best thing to do is to figure it out with someone who you trust and sort all your feelings out. Like I said before, I talk to my mom to help me, and it works most of the time. For some people, it could be your siblings or grandparents or whoever it may be. For me, it is my wonderful mother. Raina, thank you for showing the world that everyone goes through these things and they are not alone, and that there are people who are there to support them. And thank you for helping me feel better, knowing that if I need help, I have support and love, and that I am not alone in worrying or going through hard things. Sincerely, Emma.